We believe that everyone has their own musical voice, and we exist to unlock that, no matter who they are. I think music is the same way. I think everyone has their own unique way of expressing themselves. So we want students to have that affirmation first. As long as they want to be here, we'll always have stuff to work on, but our ultimate goal is to give them a toolkit that they can take with them and out of the door to pursue what they want to do.
You know, we have all our senses. We rely on all our senses throughout the day. So it's the more you can incorporate different angles, I think juggling the learning styles is what makes you a quick learner. Being able to utilize the ones you need. Go from visual to physical to just listening homework, and then repeat that process and go through it. But the whole program is structured to be very winnable. You know, you can keep knocking these songs out as they go. And we don't want to keep everybody forever. So we do want you to have music as a lifelong companion.
And I think something we talk about all the time here, the student has to want to. So you have to have that joint love first. And then the parent and the music coach are there to support it. We can't do what we do without any of those pieces missing. If the student's not in it, or if the parent isn't present.
We're super on board with that, and that's so natural to us because we view that relationship between parent, student, and tutor, teacher, you know, as a three-way partnership. So totally on board with that component.
With kids, when they learn to read, they first learn how to talk and become fluent in speaking before they then learn how to read. So kind of where I learned how to read music and then learned how to play, Grayson's learned how to play music and then she'll learn how to read the music as she goes. It was just interesting to hear how they do it here. It's completely different than how I learned how to play piano. And my daughter's already better at playing piano than I ever was.
And as a parent, even if you haven't played, you can still follow the directions on the lesson plan. So your student will remember the things that they've kind of forgotten if they get home and they don't remember where their fingers are supposed to be. And if you sit alongside of them, they're gonna actually do the work.
Reading music and going, that's how I learned. I was given music, we're gonna learn how to read this sheet of music, and if I played it by sound, by memory, without actually reading the music, I got in trouble. I didn't want that for my kids, so I wanted an environment where they could naturally learn, and that's what Passion Studios promotes.
It's fun for the kids, but they're also picking up like real music knowledge when they're taking their lessons.
You're probably going to have a more fun experience a lot more quickly, just because of the fact that you're learning stuff really fast. So I think anything we do, we love instant gratification, right? Something that we can judge progress quickly. So that's one of the things you're going to do. The second thing is I think that the teachers here are really good at meeting you where you're at. I think that it's important for them to know we're not here to just have fun. We're also accountable for doing the things that we're asked to do, following instructions, things like that you learn in school, you learn at home, it reinforces those things. So I would say it's a very well-rounded, and the approach that is being taken towards teaching piano, but also life lessons.
My son was really excited when he started getting the first song down. And he was so, I remember him being kind of nervous the first time, just like, I don't know if I can do this. And we worked through it and we practiced it and we practiced it. And by the end of even the first, 15 minutes of practice, he was already starting to get it down.
I think it instills a lot of, hey, I can do this myself. And they can figure out things, and it's not just learning how to play what's put in front of them. It's been a good confidence booster for both of them. I mean, they both have a skill that they can ooh and ah friends or family, or they think it's pretty fun every now and then to be the center of attention and be like, hey, look, I can play this.
The studio, I think, does a great job of pacing everything, following the school calendar, recognizing where kids might need a little bit more support. It allows flexibility for the teacher to bend as the student needs.
I remember when we first started, they gave us a book, and in one of the chapters in the book that we reread every year is a lifetime in music. What does it mean to be able to not only enjoy music, but make music so that you enjoy what you're making?
I know both Gabby and Mark are really passionate about music, and so it's nice to see that in the teachers. This isn't just their job, it really is their passion, right? So it makes sense that it's called Passion Studios.
And I think the biggest thing for me and instilling our teachers too is like we're modeling what we preach. We're not just going to tell you to go practice and then not practice ourselves. So we always want to be someone that our students can look up to.